Hi there, and welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Jasmin Queen, and today I'm preparing my garlic and Gouda mashed cauliflower. I got everything I need from my local Ingles, so let's get started. I took a head of cauliflower and I cut it into florets, and then I steamed it in some vegetable broth. I'm gonna leave the lid on that right here while I do the rest. I have some melted butter. I'm gonna add some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of sour cream, and then some roasted garlic. Y'all, the roasted garlic makes this recipe, so if you have time, definitely roast the garlic. All right, we're gonna whisk that. All right, now that that's all mixed together, we're gonna put our cauliflower in here. And you notice it's steaming, it's still hot. So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna pull out the florets. If you get a little bit of the vegetable broth in this mixture, that's okay. That's just gonna make it taste even better. All right. Get this out. So if you have a really big family, you could multiply this recipe by, I don't know, 2, 3, however big your family is. And there would be plenty to go around. And now we're gonna take our masher and we're just gonna mash this. Now sometimes when people make mashed cauliflower, they put it in a food processor. You can do that too, but the texture of mine, I like to be a little bit more substantial than if you put it in a food processor. I like the chunks of cauliflower and garlic. So that's why I'm using this masher here, but you could put it in a food processor, that would work too. All right, and now comes the good part. We're gonna add the smoked Gouda. Y'all, this is so good. But I'll tell you, if you have never traveled down the cheese aisle at Ingles, you need to make a little field trip out of that because there are so many different cheeses there that you can choose from. And each one makes this cauliflower taste totally different. So go and figure out what your family's favorite is, because again, you can make this every night with a different cheese from the Ingles cheese department and not have the same thing for a really long time. So give that a whirl. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit of salt, and then we're gonna add a whole lot of pepper. So for this one, you wanna really use that freshly ground pepper, and your hand may get tired because we're gonna put a lot of pepper in this, because that really adds to the flavor. All right, and we're gonna stir that up. Perfect. And then we're gonna put this in our dish right here. Just pour that in here. There you go. And there's still kind of big chunks of garlic in here. Oh my gosh. If you get one of those, you're gonna be lucky. There we go. That right there. Okay. And then we are going to top it with some green onions. And you could add, oh my gosh, you could add some butter to this. That would be good with a couple pads of butter on top here. But, oh, that looks so good. All right, so finish topping that with green onions. And we are finished. It comes together so quickly, but it is absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to explore the website for more great recipes. I'll see you next time.